Hi, my name is Jack Anderson. I hope this video finds you well. Today I'm out in Blackwater River State Park in Florida. We're doing some nature and landscape and wildlife photography. So hopefully we get some good shots today. Here in a second I'll turn this camera around and show you what we're looking at for our first shot. So as promised, here's our first shot. We've got obviously the Blackwater River running through here. Oh, there you go, through here. We've got some fall colors going on, it looks like. I've got a little polarizer on the lens right now to help take down some of the glare off of the water. But other than that, that's about it. This is gonna be the first shot of the day. And standing here, it looks even better than on the camera, but it's a sight to behold. I just like the way that the river kind of curves twice. You get the first curve through here, and then it goes back around behind that sand again, leading out to those pines. But fall colors like this in Florida are not the norm, so it's kind of pretty. One more quick thing I wanted to note with this scene specifically, I'm going to shoot it both at f8 and f4 wide open and then stop down a few just to see if there's any difference in sharpness. All I'm focused on right now is this log right here. That's my focus point for both times, I think, because that should be well within the focus distance where everything will be in focus. But we're going to try it at both, and I'll show you both. I totally lied. I said I was only going to do one more thing, but then I zoomed into 105 millimeters, and so here's where we were. That's 50, and it looks good. But I think that's also not a bad composition either. Maybe up just a little bit right there, something like that. I'm also gonna try this one, just see if I like it or not. Same thing, one at f8, one at f4. We'll see how it looks. In the interest of full disclosure, I had shot this scene, I don't know, a couple days ago. I was out here and there was clouds, like it was completely clouded out. Probably had a little bit better color, maybe. I'll show you that picture here in a second, but I knew I had to come back with good sunlight and see what it would look like right now. So we'll see which one ends up better. The other one I think I ended up cropping it as a 16:9, you'll see on the screen. But this one, I think we're gonna leave it in 2:3, and hopefully with a little bit better planning and the polarizer and whatnot, it should help this shot out a lot. So just wanted to let you know while I was standing here, this is not my first time taking this picture either. Okay, so here we've got our next scene. Obviously, we're a little bit away from the river now. There wasn't a whole lot going on down there today. So now we're up in the pine uplands. So we just got this hill in front of us with lots of pine trees, obviously, nothing crazy. I don't know if you can tell or not if it's coming across on camera, but it is really smoky out here today. There's a pretty small wildfire burning a couple miles to our south, and so that's the direction we're pointed right now. But the thought here is just all the symmetry with the straight trees. We're shooting kind of into the sun. The sun is like up over here. It's just throwing some interesting light for us. What I haven't decided yet is where my focus point should be. So I don't know if I want to do like, let's see, this tree as the focus point or something more out here or even like that one. Either way, I think I want everything to be in focus, so I might have to focus stack it later, but we'll see. This is what we're working with though. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I underexposed a little bit. So that way we don't blow the sky right now because it's so smoky and hazy. So it's a little bit underexposed. I shot at f8. I focused on, let's see, these trees out here in the distance. I focused on this one and this group right here. We'll probably end up having to focus stack later, or maybe I'll like the closer focus so it kind of fades out as it goes back. I'm not sure yet, but that's how this scene was shot. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so this is the, hold on. There we go. This is the next scene we've come to here. So I'm just down the path a little bit from that hill that I just shot, And so what we kind of got going here is the super thick smoke is kind of rolling in, and so it looks hazy, but this tree is kind of sitting here by itself with the light coming through it. The sun's up above it to the behind. I've shot this both horizontal and vertical. So this is the horizontal version, but all I'm doing is shooting this wide open at f4. I took the polarizer off so I could get more like the atmosphere haze look, and I think this is going to turn out pretty cool. This is at 105 right now. If you go out maybe a little bit to like 70, that doesn't look too bad either. It kind of gives it a little bit more space to breathe, but I think I might like it tighter. We'll see. I'll shoot it at both and we'll see what we like better. But I think the vertical composition might even be the best. But that's our next shot. One more quick note on this one before I move on. Shooting this a little bit overexposed, it just helps bring out the smoke a little bit. Let's show you. As I kind of come back down to where a proper exposure would be, I lose some of that haze. So I'm shooting this kind of more there. So it's just over. We're blowing probably a little bit of the highlights in the trees, like right up here and over here. We're probably losing some of that highlight detail. But I think this is going to be best to get like all of this haze back through there, kind of separating our subject, this guy, from all of this stuff behind it. So that's the way I'm shooting it. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but we do have a woodpecker. I'm going to take his picture here in a second. He's beautiful. There he is. Oh. There he is again. He's back there behind that tree. There he is. Focus. Wrong tree. Wrong tree. Man, this video is hectic. Poke your head around. Poke your head around. Okay, so after the woodpecker chaos, I'm looking back down the trail a little bit here in a different direction. So here's the trail. This is the tree right there. That's the tree that we were shooting up at. It looks kind of goofy from this angle, to be quite honest. But I'm seeing this palmetto thing right here, and I'm really liking the way this shot looks. Yeah, so I think we'll shoot it like right there. We'll be good. We'll see in a second. I don't know if it's painfully obvious watching this, but certainly is making it that my strong suit is not video. My strong suit is definitely photography, not videography. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm running with one camera, right? So I got my big lens slung around my shoulder here for the birds and stuff, and then I got the 24-105 on the camera. When something happens, like the mad dash to switch between is just insane. And like, I'm sure it'll come through when we're watching back the woodpecker stuff, but I just feel like a chicken with my head cut off trying to do video and photo at the same time. To be quite honest, the only reason I'm even making this video today, I watched a Peter McKinnon video this morning, and he was talking about, not making videos, and, it's a trap. Like, hell, I'll probably link to it in the description. But the point was, you need to make the videos. Like, if you have an idea, do it. Don't just sit on it. So I'm out here, I have my idea, and we're doing it. But I feel like I'm a mess, let's be honest. Oh yeah, and that's the scene I was just talking about at 50 millimeters though. Let's get a little zoom action. There it is. That woodpecker's back up in the tree over here taunting me, just so you know too. This seems like a shit show. Where is he? He's in that tree. He is, oh, where's my finger? He's right there, wiggling around, saying, hey, screw you, buddy. You can't take my picture. And you know what? Sadly, he's right. I can't take his picture. But there he is, sitting on his branch. Okay, so every now and again, if I'm being 100% honest, I have a tendency to try to get just a little bit too fancy and do something creative that that's probably not gonna work. So, for this picture, I'm gonna go stand out in the middle of this one and we'll see what it looks like. It could either look really good or like super stupid. So, I guess we can leave this here running while I do the influencer walk of shame. We'll see what it looks like. Well, hold on, let's see if I can connect the camera to the phone. I have to say that the Canon Connect app, focus, this thing, lifesaver. Okay, so plan is I'm gonna walk out here. I've got my phone connected. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. Hello? Nope, we don't wanna focus. I've got this connected. Oh yeah, that's like an infinity tunnel. I've got this connected so I can see myself walk out there, in theory. And then we'll see what it looks like, and if it looks halfway decent, I'll take a picture of it. Problem being, I think as I get further away, I'm not so sure the phone will stay connected. I know my microphone will, but I have no idea if this is gonna look good or not. Okay, what do we think about here? That's probably not bad. Oh, the phone disconnected. And with it, disconnected my ability to take the picture. So I guess I have to do the walk of shame back. Here's the real influencer walk of shame. So what I'll do instead, I will set up the interval timer and have it take like 5 or 10 pictures on a 10-second delay. And that way I have got a couple minutes to walk out there and we'll see what it looks like. Honestly, this could look like crap and we never know, so. So to this point in the video, we've kind of had no wildlife. We had the one little woodpecker, two little woodpeckers, and now we've had nothing. So I'm gonna change tactics a little bit and see if we can go find some more wildlife, some birds, something, I don't know. But too many landscapes, not enough wildlife, so that's what we're gonna try and do next. So here I am, I've got my iPhone out, videoing this scene that I just found. This is what I get for putting the backpack and all the other lenses away and trying to do wildlife. We got this beautiful sun coming through onto these little stumps and stuff. This is what I get for only having the long lens. Every time, as soon as you do one thing, like, okay, I'm gonna do the wildlife, the scene that you find is beautiful. The sunlight coming through is amazing. Or if you decide, all right, I'm only gonna do the landscapes, all of a sudden there's like a bald eagle eating a deer on the side of the mountain. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's so frustrating. Okay, here's the last shot of the day. I'm going to take you through what I'm doing a little bit. So, long story short, the wildlife walk didn't help at all. I didn't find anything, but once this car goes by, I'll explain this shoot. So here's the whole scene. I'm just standing on the bridge. We're looking back, you know, across the river at the sunset. I was trying to kind of isolate these trees right here. These trees with the sun coming through. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing fancy. Just testing out some different ways to do this. I've got the polarizer on, trying to see if I can cut down some of the glare, but so far it seems to be okay. I'll let you know what it comes out as.